We promised, and here we go. Before I do, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Job Gichana from Coupled for Good, and I'm so excited to bring you this segment. It's going to focus mainly in empowering every single person with the right knowledge to build a marriage which will stand the test of time. So in this very first segment, we are going to look at what I'm calling the 3-level before marriage questions. These are the questions every single person should ask himself or herself before even making the decision to get married. And without further ado, let's dive in and learn. The very first question you need to ask yourself is what are you doing? Okay, that's a basic question really. and don't overthink, because the answer is you are getting married. I think everybody can answer that, but you'll be sure that there are people who may not be knowing that they are getting married. I remember my father once gave me a story. You see, when you begin life, you move to a self-confused house because you have the bedroom here, the mattress, everything is in the same room. So most of the time when you're washing clothes, you have to move outside the house. So my daddy warned me and told me, Job, your neighbor, there are neighbors who are living closer to you, that they may want to help you wash your clothes. What happens usually is really what they want is not to helping you with washing their clothes. They'll wash the first day, and the second day they'll want to help you with the cooking. Maybe you're coming late from work, and if you give in to that, you find yourself you are married without knowing. Don't be such a person. You need to know, what am I doing? I'm getting married. What that question does, if you answer that question, it is so bad. So you are okay, I'm getting married. So you need to put your house in order. That's the first question. It's a basic question really, but many people sometimes assume it, and maybe it's not something you need to delve so much into. The second question you need to ask yourself is how are you going to get married? What this question does, remember the first question is a basic question. The second question, how, makes you unique. Being unique in this essence, how are you going to live before marriage, before actually dating? How are you going to date? It makes you unique. How are you going to get into marriage? How are you going to live your marriage? You see, there are people who maybe could want to coexist, test the waters, see, can this thing work? Many people do that. You may choose to go the wedding way. In the wedding, you may choose to do a Christian wedding. How are you going to live your marriage? Are you going to follow traditions, philosophies of men? Are you going to follow the scriptures? What's going to inform your marriage? When you ask yourself, how am I going to get into marriage? It makes your journey unique. If you had not answered that question, what happens is that you're going to follow somebody's sentiments. You're going to be like the tides. You are blown here and there. Wherever the wind is going, you're gonna go there. You don't have a stand. Marriage requires somebody who has a stand, and that is built when you choose how you're going to do your things. How you're going to run your finances. I know when you find your fiancé, you're going to discuss this, but you don't go there when your mind is blank. You need to have something. You need to have a point. So you can negotiate from a stand. You cannot negotiate from now. If you have no stand, it means you are going to fall for their ideas. And that's not going to work for you. In that marriage, you're going to be a liability. You want to be in a marriage where you discuss, where you make decisions together. You have a point to bring on board. That's where you're gonna make your marriage stronger. With that, let's move to the third question you should ask yourself. That is, why? Why do you want to get married? Why are you getting married? What this question does, and why it's very, very important, it helps you stay committed. When you don't have a reason why you're doing something, then you can as well quit. Why should you stay there? No. If you really want to know what I'm saying, it's true that this question is the hardest question. Have 3 couples, 2 to 3 couples. Ask them, how did you get married? The second question, How did you get married? You realize that you have a very long story. You know, I found this lady, we fall in love, man. I was so deep in love. And then I proposed to this. All those are how. And then we arranged for the wedding, and then we started the marriage. Now we have 3 kids. That's how, how it happened, how they're getting married. Now, stop there and then ask them, oh, that's powerful. Then why did you get married? Their words would be very few. You realize that actually very few people can answer that question immediately. People will tend to take time to think, oh, why am I really married? Because most of us really never took time to think through why are we getting married? What's the purpose of me getting married? I know we have various reasons, and these are some of the things we are going to discuss in the upcoming episodes. And the why question is very major, and we're going to delve much into that. But I want you to ask yourself, why do I want to get married? Your marriage will be as good as your why. Why are you starting your marriage? Why are you entering into marriage? So we are going to look more deeper into these questions. I think anybody can answer what you're doing. You just want to get married, so I don't think we have much to say about that. But we're going to look at how should you get married, the right way to get into marriage. We're going to answer that. We're going to help you in more coming episodes. Actually, all our episodes are going to revolve around that. How should you get married the right way? And then most importantly, why do you want to get married? So we are going to discuss more about this so that we can help you begin right. My advice is start with the why. When you have the right reason for starting a marriage, when you find the right reason for getting into marriage and taking this person as your lover, you're going to have the right reason to stay committed into this journey. I want to ask you to do 2 things to cement what we have discussed today. This video here we have done with my wife. I want to ask you to go watch it. We are talking about the main purpose, the main reason why any marriage should really exist. I know it will impact you and it maybe give you a footing to start thinking about these things. And also visit our website. There are more content there. There are more free books actually you can download and read about marriage. I'm also dropping the links for all these things here on the description box, and I believe it will be of help to you. So that's what we had for you today and this first episode. I hope you have learned. Kindly ask yourself, what are you doing? Don't be like this guy my dad was describing, who's getting married without knowing. Ask yourself, how am I going to get married? That's gonna make you unique. You need to be unique. Don't be like anybody else. Build your own marriage. And then number 3, ask yourself, why am I getting married? That's gonna give you a reason to stay committed to the journey. That's what I did for you today. My name is Job Kichana, and those who have not yet subscribed, kindly do so that I can notify you when next we do such a video. God bless you. See you next week.